Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, 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 here comes the. Y'all don't really want me now.
What up, Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you, and we got a mock draft going right now. You guys don't even know how lit it's about to be in here. You guys know who's on live? About to get to it. We're broadcasting on 3 separate YouTube channels right now. We're on the Fantasy Football Hustler channel. Go subscribe. We are on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Go subscribe. We are on the IDP Army right now. Go subscribe. Great group of guests right now. Let's get into it. Starting it off right.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Rumboyz Robbie in the house.
Listen here. I am here to lay down an ass whooping on all you handy ass mopos here in this draft. If you smell what the Rumboyz are cooking.
Yeah. I don't even know how the next guy is going to follow that up, but here we go. My man Jordan, repping the IDP Army, always bringing the game. Let's get it.
We came to win. We came to win. I can't top that, but we came to win. IDP Army, you know what's up. Appreciate you fellas having a stream with you. Go subscribe to all of our channels. Like we said, repping the IDP Army today. This draft's going to be off the chain, and I'm happy to be here.
Hell yeah. Next guy on, he's a recurring guest. My man Devin, a.k.a. Silly White Boy. Here we go.
What up, guys? I think I'm the young buck of the crew, so I'm here to put a statement, ready to draft with you guys. I love doing everything the Hustler does, so it's going to be a lot of fun with you guys.
Hell yeah. It's going to be awesome. Getting hyped. And we got a bunch of people in here right now. After we get all the intros in, I'm going to shout out everybody in the comments. So let's go. Let's keep it rolling here. Repping some IDP on Twitter always. Dushanes, here we go.
What up, IDP Nation? Glad to be here. You can't see this. I'm here to mock draft with my boys. That's all. And girls.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
This shit is going to be lit. It's going to be lit. And fresh off of her trip from Colombia, we needed to get into the mock. She knew that we were streaming on all 3 channels. She's here to represent. Stephie Smalls.
Are you ready? Thank you.
Guys, I can't do as cool on intros. I just woke up. My Adderall hasn't even hit yet. Thanks for having me. I have my claws. I'm ready to take my claws out and definitely win this draft. That's for sure.
Hell yeah. We are getting wild. We are getting wild. And okay, last guy on here. You seen him on TikTok repping the IDP Army. Our man, Billy.
Hello, everyone. PFF fans out there, I appreciate you. I heart you. Thank you for being in my mentions and my DMs for an entire week and a half. I appreciate it. I love you all. I need a shirt. Thank you.
Billy!
What up, what up, what up?
So we got a lot of people in here. We got a lot of people in Clubhouse right now. We got a Clubhouse room that is going down. We're really going to bring IDP to the mainstream and get it out of not being normal to play with offensive players and defensive players. Everyone's got a little bit of bills to pay really quick. Let me shout mine out real quick. Go check out my merch at 420crew.org. Got a bunch of shirts, hoodies, mugs, a bunch of cool stuff. Go check it out. Robbie.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you download the Sports Me app. Sports is for you, sports is for me. Sports Me app available on iOS and Android. You guys can debate and battle some of your favorite analysts and athletes. Multiple different personalities are on that app. And by the way, I mean, somebody needs to hop on there, download that thing, and take my damn crown because I am whooping ass and taking names. Let's go.
Jordan, you got anything you need to shout out?
Yeah, just if you guys want to support the IDP Army, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go thumbs up all our old videos, leave a comment, and join the IDP Army Patreon. Y'all know what's up over there. We do some good stuff. So, yeah, that's how you can support the IDP Army. We appreciate it.
There we go. And, he made it. Better late than never. Repping the IDP Nation. Our man Hollywood.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen so much Titan shit in my life. Damn.
He lives it.
Hey, he definitely from Tennessee.
That's right.
Okay, there we go. I was about to say, yeah, okay. The whole panel down there smells like Tennessee barbecue.
Tell everybody where to find you at Hollywood. We're streaming on 3 channels right now, on the Hustler channel, Rumboyz Fantasy Network, and the IDP Army right now.
Yeah, you can find me over at IDP Guys, the website. You can find me on IDP Nation podcast, Devy IDP Grind podcast for you hardcore IDPers that like to get into the college. Basically everywhere. Twitter, Hollywood Titan, Reddit, the Facebook pages. I'm not too hard to find. I'm everywhere.
Nice. All right, we're getting ready to start this up. It is almost 2 Eastern time. Let's. Can someone throw a message in the chat, and let's just make sure we get everybody on here so we can see all those green dots.
Yeah, Jordan just took care of it.
I think everyone's in there except Iggy.
Except Iggy, yeah, everyone's in except Iggy. Stephie's here live, so yeah. But I'm
one screen down. My devices are not doing well since I got back from Colombia, but I have it. I can pull it up. Don't worry.
All right.
Really quick before we dive into this draft, I want to wish everyone good luck. This draft is going to be unique in the sense to where some people have maybe participated in IDP only. Some people may have done offense only. Some people have maybe done both. We are mixing the two together. And for you guys viewing out there, you're going to be able to kind of see for your own research purposes how it all shakes up and turns out, and what maybe some styles and strategies that you can replicate in your own drafts.
And I think we're doing it right by doing 7 offense and 7 defense. So just for everybody who's taking notes at home, and it's a super flex, but since we got no bench spots or anything, I just made it 2 QB. So you are forced to pick 2 QBs. We got 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 2 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, 2 defensive backs, and 1 IDP flex. So make sure you fill up those rosters.
Quickly before we go, y'all, I was just sliding through the sleeper ADP, and it is not great for defensive players. So I would be adding guys to your queue as you see them for real. It's actually worse than it was a couple of weeks ago somehow. So be on the lookout. Don't be left behind.
Yeah,
you can DM me if you need help. I'll try to help you out as best I can. I'll probably just push you in the wrong direction so I can win this draft, but I'll apologize afterwards. So we'll be good.
I ain't helping.
All right, so where is Iggy? I know he is 12th.
If he can't come in, I got John waiting.
There's someone on standby.
All right. Well, Robbie, why don't you shout out the cheers to me and cheers to you while I pack this bowl? Just set it up like you always do.
Shit. You know, I didn't even. You know what? Hang on. Give me one second. Now I'm about to go grab some shit. I ain't got to go. Hang on. One second. One second.
Brah.
Robbie.
Yeah, brother Roz. Yeah, sleeper IDP is crap. Yeah, it is.
Hey, whoa. I don't like those 2 words being in the same sentence together. Okay? I don't like it. Don't do it.
The ADP, sleeper IDP
there you go.
Is crap. How about
just
that?
Just say sleeper ADP is crap. I'm tired of the negative words being thrown around with IDP. Don't do it.
Yep. And okay, we got another guest. Mike ended up making it.
Ruh-roh.
What up? What up?
How you guys doing? How's everybody doing today?
Doing good. Hyped for this draft.
Heck yeah, man.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready?
You're more fucking ready.
Let's get
Cheers
it.
to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do? Dilly dilly.
Let's get it.
Dilly dilly.
I haven't even had breakfast yet. I've been drinking White Claws on an empty stomach.
Yeah,
All right.
I just took a shot without eating. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. There's an add
When on my bachelor party, everybody just said Billy Billy the entire time.
Are we gonna have to go to the bullpen?
Well, Iggy sent a message. He said he can't get in for some reason. He said he can't get back in. I guess I don't know what that means. So
kick him.
I want him to be in, but
what is going on?
So
did you kick him and then try to get it back in?
Need to go. Somebody might need to DM him though.
Did he click the link?
I'll DM him the link. He's already in here. I mean, he literally got.
I know. Yeah, his account's already in there. I see that he's in that 12 spot.
So he just has to click it again. Like tell him to close completely out of Sleeper and only open it via the link that Hustler sends him. I promise it's gonna work.
Yeah, because we only got a 60-second timer here. We're gonna bang this out. We got 14 rounds that we're gonna knock out.
Yes, sir. Oh, baby. Oh my gosh, Danico Autry is the top defensive lineman in Sleeper ADP right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the Sleeper IDP ADP is really nuts. You got to scroll down to get some of the stars. That's the thing.
You gotta search. That search bar up and running.
So hopefully you've been watching all the IDP content from myself, the IDP Army. Yeah. Rumboyz about to have some IDP content really soon too.
I'm going through it. I'm already just laying my shit out right now. I know exactly.
Oh, we're planning. We're doing planning. Okay.
Hell yeah! This is a winner take all.
I don't even just go for it. Like
I should have done this earlier.
Like, I'm here strictly to cause chaos. Like I am going to make sure chaos erupts in all ways possible. That's my draft strategy.
No, I'm excited. Damn it! The
I
wind
like
in the
people
door.
panic during the draft.
Come on, Iggy. Show me that green dot. So I can just hit go.
You want to kick him and we can put my buddy in. He's still waiting.
Did somebody say shot? Okay.
Man, this is the quietest 9 people on a live stream
I just forgot.
ever witnessed in my life.
Hey, I had to take a hit. I had to take a hit. Yeah, hey, I'm about to. Yeah, don't worry.
I'm
It'll happen.
make him a list, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are making
Patient
a
is
list.
building.
Turn up.
How do I?
Should I do something insane with my first pick? I think I'm going to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun.
How do I remove a team? Why is it not?
I don't know.
I've never had to remove a team before. Iggy, you fucker. Just get the hell in here.
You should be able to, I don't know, maybe click on his profile.
Maybe it's got to be on the app. That's another thing. Fucking
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah, do everything on your phone on Sleeper too. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about the computer.
Is he answering your
Yeah,
messages?
desktop Sleeper is dog shit.
He answered earlier and said that he couldn't get in. That was it. And I sent him the link.
Oh, so he's just trying to purposely skip out. That's what that is. Okay.
We see you.
Yeah, and there's like less options on my phone.
He said.
I'm taking this so seriously. I need to like actually pay attention to me.
I gotta have some music here.
Start the draft.
He said,
Hear this
oh
tune,
man,
I'll turn it down.
Rumboyz is in the draft. I need to run.
Come on, Iggy.
Saw these sharks. He'd wanted none of that smoke.
That's the nightmare too. He's in the 12 spot,
No
so
smoke.
it's going to be 2 full minutes if we auto draft his ass.
Well, I could just if it gets to that, I could just push it through, but we don't want any auto drafts because with defense, it's going to mess it all up.
Danico Autry.
101 or 112.
Yeah.
Easy.
But yeah.
How do you fail at logging into Sleeper?
Come on, Iggy. Jeez. And the messages got the blue check on Twitter, so I know he's seeing this.
That's even worse. That's even worse. So it's like you're seeing our messages and now you're just not replying.
All right, kick him out.
I can't. I'm trying.
Hold on.
Like I could start a whole other draft room, but shit, are we like
that would be a mess?
Yeah, like one person's gonna make us do all that. Come on.
Plus, I just made this entire list. That would break my heart.
Yeah.
Follow through with your commitments.
That's why you just wing
Come
it.
on, Iggy.
I'm not making a list. I'm just gonna go for it.
Everybody, just send him a DM on Twitter.
No plan.
IDP_Iggy. So
Best.
his
Literally
literally
draft. Hey, make him draft through DM. He has to draft through DMs.
There has to be a way you can kick him from this.
fucking
Sleeper, if you're watching this,
What happens
why
if
is
you-
this so
wait,
freaking
wait,
hard?
Wait. What happens if you click his name? If you
Yeah,
click
you should
his
just be able
name-
to like click on his name and like assign picks or make him kick out of the draft. You should be able to do that on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sent you a DM on Twitter. Hopefully that I just looked it up. Hopefully that'll work.
So
it's
from
like
a,
league settings, members, edit, and then remove from league.
so from in a league we could do
Yeah,
that, but
that's
just
a mock.
here in the mock draft, it's I got general settings where it's like not giving us anything.
So what's it saying
Oscar
when
Share your
he
screen
tries
with
to
us.
click in? Is it just saying no? Like
Yeah.
what's
I have-
happening?
I've never
This is good
encountered
troubleshooting content.
and why can we just like not like
How do you?
Sleeper, you are
Guys,
messing up.
People are slower. It's okay.
It's not Sleeper. He doesn't know how to
Because
click
any of the
fucking
viewers
button.
are doing mock drafts.
Well, we should be able to get rid of someone easier than this. Like I should be able to click on his name
Oh,
and
it's
remove
easy
it.
to remove them. You go to. Hold on. I did it the other day because everyone's such a clown. You go to the
They
little.
probably thought this would never happen in a mock draft, so they didn't take the option.
How the fuck did I remove that?
Yeah, the only thing I could do is
Why would you want
is
to boot
change
somebody out of a
order.
mock draft?
But look, if you go into the app
Here,
and you
give me the-
click on his name, have you gone into there and just click onto his name, and it should open up. If you're the mod, it should
Yeah.
open up a whole list of options for that individual person.
And then it says kick them out.
On the league.
No, on your phone, literally
On
open
your
it up
phone.
and then
On the
click
phone.
on his name from the 12th spot. You should be able to click onto his name, his column, or his name, or just anything, and it will open up options for that individual.
Test it
player.
out on Jordan first.
This is riveting content.
I'm telling you, it's really
Click on
not.
50
Hey,
kids.
Hey, we have
I
at
love
least
this.
9. We have at least 9 people concurrently.
How many
streaming right
IDP
now.
heads does it take to kick a guy from a mock draft?
Iggy, bro, if you're watching this, you
Yo, I'm
fucked
gonna
up.
be weak every time it starts. Like, come on.
You are losing followers everywhere right now.
I tweeted at him.
I'm making sure I'm not following him. I'm kidding.
All right, check it. I just made a copy of this league. I'm sending you guys the URL in the chat of that league right
There
now.
we go.
No, that doesn't work. If you join a mock from the sleeper, it'll crash. You have to do it through like Twitter or something.
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious because I do
Well,
tons of mocks, and if you
I'm
put
doing
the
it
next
anyway.
mock in the sleeper chat,
Oh
it
my
crashes the app.
Just put the link in the chat because this is like ridiculous. Fucking Iggy, man, come on.
I did not have enough pause for this. I needed to wake up at least an hour earlier.
Because we got people in Clubhouse who need the link too. Like Iggy, you are fucking all of this up right now.
All right, Dushanes is already in here. Okay.
Yeah, I did it from the
So we're going to the
desktop, so
moon?
it worked. But I'm pretty sure if you do it from mobile, or it'll.
Link. All right, I'm
crash.
sending it to the chat now.
Thumbnail.
All right, throw it in
I'm
there.
trying it.
Bingo.
You can do the private chat and
I did it on the YouTube
StreamYard.
chat. It should be. I'm on
And
two.
pick your same spot.
Oh, rookies are
I've been
in
there.
this, right? I didn't listen to the question.
So who's sending me a new link?
It should be in the
It's in the chat.
chat.
For the league.
It's in the super chat.
Just put it in StreamYard too.
Motherfucker.
I'm on a
Are we
different
picking
computer.
us? Oh, never mind. What the hell?
So am I gonna just click go to draft?
Yep.
And it's gonna crash this one. So we're just all leaving this one, huh?
Already done.
Oh my god.
Am I in?
Steely White Boy Dushanes Hustlers in so far.
What's it called? Wait, what was the original one called?
All right, and I'm pick 4.
God.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You guys fucking blow for this. Iggy, you fucking suck, man.
All right, easy.
Do the people in Clubhouse know that's
Can
posted?
someone send me it separately because it's not even like coming up on.
I just talked to the people in Clubhouse and told them to click that link, so they should be clicking over.
Okay.
For some reason, I can't type in the StreamYard chat. Like I can see the comments, but I can't respond.
Are you looking at the comments or the private chat?
I'm looking at comments. I can send it in private chat too.
I see what I did.
Yeah.
I've never dealt with this in my entire life.
I don't know what's happening.
Nope.
I don't even see the mock. Are the mocks in a separate place?
You should be able to click the private chat on StreamYard.
Gotcha.
Oh, StreamYard. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Okay, no.
Yeah, see, that's what I was doing.
Okay. So I have to pull it up now on my, but now I have to pull it up on my computer.
Hey, at least we'll all remember this. You know, we said
Robbie,
it would
can you
be
text me
legendary.
that?
Well, now we know you can't kick someone from a mock, so make sure you invite
Yeah.
people you want.
All right, all we're
Robbie,
missing right.
Can you
Oh
text
shit.
me the link because I don't want to open it on my computer because I don't. This
I sent it to you in Twitter.
And Twitter. Okay, thanks. Love you so much.
All right, we're missing you two. We're missing my man John. I just sent it to him.
Got it. Cool. Oh wow. Okay, this is a lot of steps.
This is the most for mock draft. This is ridiculous.
Hey, let's keep those positive
Yeah.
vibes. Let's keep those positive vibes.
It's time to smoke weed is what it's
Be a
time to
memory.
do.
It's your friend.
Okay, positive vibe here. Here's your positive vibe.
I'm just gonna get weird with it.
All right, we got Steph in. Who is it? Number 2. John's in. We're only missing number 2. Who was number 2?
Who?
Hombre.
It's
Billy.
me. It will not pull up. Like
No.
What the fuck are you talking
literally
about?
the
Will not pull up?
desktop's loading and my phone won't connect. Like
Sleeper, you're failing right now.
All right, what is your Twitter handle?
I
literally
sent the
just
link.
force closes my app.
What's Twitter?
Oh my god.
What is your Twitter handle so I can send it to you on Twitter?
Brother Roz talking shit. How many apps are needed to mock?
25,000. Brother Rob.
Like I'm just gonna DM you this link.
All right.
Bill, I sent it to the IDP mercenaries too on Twitter chat.
This is so fun.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, gotta get a new queue going.
I know.
Woo!
Nah, I'm waiting until this is full.
Yeah.
I ain't
Fool
queuing
me
up
once.
for shit.
Fell for that trick once.
I ain't queuing up a damn thing now. Now I'm just gonna fucking. I'm gonna freestyle the fuck out of this whole draft now.
Hey, Jordan, maybe you know because I know that there's a queue and then there's a watch list. Does your watch list carry over?
Your watch list will carry over to so whenever you exit the draft, you'll go to your watch list on Twitter on the Sleeper app, and it'll have your guys on your watch list. So you can prepare a watch list so that immediately after your draft, you can just see the guys you were watching and find them easily. So like it carries over, but it doesn't add them to your queue. So the watch list will affect things outside of the draft, but the queue is just internally. All right, he's in. Go.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was easy.
Get it.
Okay.
And don't
So you got to do it, Jordan. You got to start it.
I do. Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you-
How do I
god.
do this?
Sleeper
Go.
won't let me start.
Go. Yes.
Go, go, go.
Hey, we're off. Can we get a round of applause?
There we go.
This was fun.
Lock him in, Patrick Mahomes.
Now, why would you go Mahomes 101?
Yeah, what the
Are
hell?
you guys ready for the chaos? Like I was being so serious. It's not even a
Do
joke,
it.
okay?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Whoa, curveball.
Okay.
This dynasty.
Business is business.
You know, Kelsey's like 35, right?
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
You'll still be the best tight end in the league for like 10 more years.
It's okay.
Oh, you talked Josh Allen, did you?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
No.
I would have. 100%.
Ooh, locking in Dax.
Give me that.
This is reality TV.
Give me that. Oh, your queue does carry
All right.
over. My queue
Now
for
we
the
got-
other draft is still up.
Now here's EA in Clubhouse.
My guy
Mine is not.
EA.
Sad.
Yeah,
Tight
it's
end Club
boring.
shout out.
Hey, everyone who stuck around, thank you. You guys are
First-
real.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah,
real
you guys are the
MVP.
shit. Yeah. For those of you guys that saw the beginning of the shit show, don't tell your friends.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that
Oh,
out of
man.
the version that ends up.
At least you got the RB1 right.
You guys just wanted to give me
If
McCaffrey
you
on a
joined
silver
just
platter,
now,
huh?
it's going fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's going fantastic. Continue.
I mean, of course, everything's going fantastic. Like, you guys are about to clean the fuck up.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Okay. Something is whacked with
Oh,
this
I'm gonna
ADP
call
right
it
now.
awful because this
Yeah, ADP is a fucking
This is.
wreck.
I'm
in-
about
in
to.
here.
There's no way that Justin Herbert just fell to me at 110.
He did.
I'm gonna go for a fucking run with this
No
energy
way.
and excitement.
I wish I was at the back end of the draft now.
They had him. His ADP was under Matt Stafford. What the fuck is
this
going on,
happening.
Sleeper?
Oh, this is happening. This is happening.
Yeah, you can't look at sleeper ADP.
Yeah, they
That's
have
a crap,
Devontae
man.
Adams as the wide receiver 1. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
I mean, yeah.
That was crazy.
That was a troll comment.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't very true.
Fucking Derrick Henry. Fucking Derrick Henry, man. My favorite
know-
fantasy running back of all fantasy running backs.
Yeah, he's had a nice run.
I'd say by week 4, the wheels completely fall off.
300
Wow.
800.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh, whoa. That's
Whoa.
controversial. Oh.
I guess you don't want to do this year. Next year, though, for sure.
Someone want to read out the first round for the people listening to this in podcast form later?
Absolutely. Patrick Mahomes goes at the 101 to Hustler 420. Hombre Vendor takes Kyler Murray. He's a midget. Stephie Smalls goes ahead and takes the very first tight end with Travis Kelce. I myself, Rumboyz Robbie, takes Josh Allen. Then we have Dak going to 50 Shades of Drunk, a.k.a. Jordan of the IDP Army. That guy, EA, takes Saquon Barkley. Christian McCaffrey then goes to Michael Val. Silly White Boy takes Trevor Lawrence. Lamarvelous Jackson goes to Major. Dushanes takes Justin Herbert. Dushanes. Hollywood Titan goes Alvin Kamara. And to round out the first round, Derrick Henry. And then to continue the wrap around, Deshaun Watson.
Well, you're on the clock now. You're on the clock.
Oh,
you went
shit.
past there.
Read and draft.
We'll just do one round. We'll do one round at a time.
Well,
What
I'm
is the
definitely-
ADP in here? This is
I'm definitely not taking a Cowboy. That
I
was
know
never
it's
going to
whack.
happen.
What the hell is this?
Hey,
Okay,
Calvin Cook's falling all the way down. Wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
buddy.
Hey, I wish Dalvin Cook would have
Yeah.
fallen to me.
I probably should have gone.
I'll
Cook
trade you
over
Dalvin for Dak
Wilson.
straight up, or for Josh Allen straight up.
What? You're
Miss
insane.
me with that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're in a mock. Okay.
I would trade Dalvin for Josh Allen too.
Oh, so Stephie's just going to take all the
Me
tight
too.
ends.
I'm
That's
taking
what
mine
happened.
then. That's what we're gonna do.
That's a tight end club.
Whoa.
But you can only start one tight end, so I think you're already
Monopolizing the
fucked up your
market.
roster.
Yeah,
Kittle's
someone
gonna play more than
will have
15
to
this
trade
year.
me, right? Hold on. Someone will have to eventually trade me because there's no way that you'll be happy with your tight end.
This is true.
But with the position player I get,
But it's a mock, and you must mock to make the perfect team.
I'm not the team.
One team to rule all.
That's my team. You're talking about.
Whoa there, buddy. Slow that down.
My next
Drew
pick
Brees is available.
is gonna shock people.
Go with Drew Brees. He's the next one in line.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers.
Yo, I'll never forget one of my writers, little Jordan Love. He drafted Andrew Luck right when he retired, like 3 minutes before he retired.
Oh boy!
In a real draft.
Oh boy! That
All-time bad call.
Oh, you took
All-time bad call.
Wow.
What makes you think that?
Hey, Robbie.
They're all crying.
Right there, buddy. Right there.
Woo! Let's go.
Really
Round three,
took
AJ.
Cam Akers. Did that. Fuck
Dang you,
this.
Jordan.
about that,
What is
Robbie? I
going
know you
on
are.
right now?
Huh?
All right, so I'm
Jordan,
happy
you're
with
getting
both of them.
AJ Brown in the third.
I just did, Billy. I just did.
In real drafts.
This is real life.
I just
Well,
heard
this is
fucking
a
Matthew
dynasty
Berry
draft. We're
boosting
drafting
him
dynasty.
up.
Yeah, this is a dynasty draft. Let's remember
What
that.
the?
I know.
fuck
I'm saying
is
AJ
going
Brown will
on
go
right now.
soon.
I mean, this is how drafts go. People are always like, "You'd never get this or that," but I
I
mean,
know,
look at
you're
all the
right,
options.
you're
I
right.
mean, this is what happens. This is how it is every year. I mean, you always get good guys later.
Oh wow, the
D.
first
White,
defensive player
Ooh,
goes off the board.
Hollywood.
311.
Okay.
Okay, now we're getting serious here, huh?
Because we got to remember, I mean, in most of the leagues that at least I'm going to be putting together, I know the IDP army going to be putting together, it's pretty equal scoring. The top defenders, they're going to compete with some of the top running backs and wide receivers.
Yep.
Amen.
Don't you tell me what to do.
It's true.
Yes, sir.
No, he's right though.
James Robinson, eh?
Hey,
Stephon Diggs.
Hey, Jordan, you got something on your picks there.
What do you mean?
I don't know what it is, but you got something on there. I think it might be, I don't know, an injury, possibly.
Oh, I ain't worried about
There
that.
we go. Hollywood doubling down on the
Oh,
defense.
dang. And TJ Watt, man, you guys are killing me over here. What is this all about?
And you know what?
Should
Let
I
me
just
read
leave
out
now or what? How much
Let
did we
me-
pay for this mock? Because I won.
because I don't mock for free.
Please.
He said I don't walk for free.
Let me read out the second round here. So Jay Fisher started off with Watson. Hollywood went Jonathan Taylor. Dushanes went Justin Fields. Major took Nick Chubb. Silly White Boy took Joe Burrow. Michael took Russell Wilson. That guy EA took Devontae Adams. Jordan took Dalvin Cook. Robbie took Aaron Jones. Steffi doubled up on her tight ends and took George Kittle. And Billy
I
took
like that
Aaron
concept.
Rodgers. And I went Tyreek Hill.
I like your Kyle Pitts pick.
That's good value with Hill in the second round, though.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
Kyle Pitts. So
I'm going to
I
go
really
ahead.
like that Kyle Pitts pick. I love that Kyle Pitts.
now all the tight ends are off the board.
I'm not gonna lie. That might have been the coolest pick of the draft right there.
Right.
And he's in Clubhouse right now talking shit too.
No, I mean, because you got to think you got to be thinking Carolina if you're thinking Kyle Pitts. Like I just don't.
Really?
That's my personal opinion. Like I think if Carolina goes Kyle Pitts.
That RPO system doesn't fit a tight end. There's no way they're going tight end there.
And you're on the clock, Robbie. You're on
No, they got Ian Thomas. They're good.
Yeah, you are correct. Whoa! What was that?
I
noise?
remember when that was a thing for like
Yeah.
a couple of weeks.
Remember when OJ Howard was a top 5 dynasty tight end? And if you had any other opinion, you were wrong 2 summers ago.
Don't
He might
auto
still
pick
be with
Robbie.
how-
Don't auto pick Robbie.
How much tight end falls off? OJ Howard might still be a tight end.
Oh, Jamar Chase.
Whoa.
That's a good pick.
You're not a Devontae Smith
great
wide
pick.
receiver 1 guy?
No, ew.
Ew.
Jamar Chase will always be wide receiver 1 in my heart.
I need
I firmly believe that. I stand
I
on
need-
that.
Oh, good.
I need
pick
you to
there.
respect
I
my
love that
process
Najee.
a little bit.
I love
more
that
than
Najee pick.
I love that Najee pick.
I need you to respect my process.
Najee.
Najee.
We don't have any. Oh man, I'm annoyed. I took Chris Godwin now because Calvin Ridley's still on the board.
Oof.
Man, there's so many good wide receivers still on the board.
Really straight following right now.
Yeah, wide receivers are thick.
Why
Two
is
seeds.
this not
QUE?
No flex. Because we're trying to get people to draft the best starting lineup. So we're kind of
Right.
forcing you to make picks about who you're going to start.
Why the fuck is this not cert? All right, no one picked him.
Oh, good pick.
This is fucking insane. I know.
I
I'm not
believe you let
saying-
him drop.
Kenny G over Ridley though.
Well, I was hoping he'd slide back to me, but
Damn, that Blake Martinez pick was fire.
yeah, it was.
Yo, what is wrong with?
Oh,
fucking
Eckler.
What are you looking for?
What?
running
What's
I have
Is
typed in
Cooper
Chase
drunk?
Young. I have typed in Chase Young
Have
5 different
you
times.
clicked the DL or the IDP?
That
'Cause
one's
maybe you're in the
gone. Don't worry.
linebacker.
He's gone.
Maybe
He's
you're
gone.
in the linebacker.
No, I clicked DL.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
This is on Stephanie's
Now he's
team.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about Chase Young. He's on another team.
That was bullshit.
It
Wow.
wasn't bullshit.
You literally did that because I was like, I'm
No,
typing,
I had
I'm
him
looking
up. I was
for
typing him in. It only pops up to draft if it's your turn.
It's all good. It's all good.
Love that pick though, Steph.
Yeah.
Chase Young's a monster.
Fuck. That was bullshit.
17 games. You think he breaks the sack record? You think the sack record is broken?
Yes,
this year?
and I think TJ Watt's going to break it this
What?
year.
I said Young would. That was a little bit bold though.
I haven't
Well, they
tweeted
got
that one out
Montez
yet.
Sweat
but I'm
on the
going
other
to.
end. That really helps Chase Young.
Exactly. And
Hey, Jordan, can you read out round 3?
Yeah, round 3, we had Cam Akers go first off. We had DeAndre Hopkins next, J.K. Dobbins, Antonio Gibson, a couple of rookies there. We had A.J. Brown, Ezekiel Elliott falling to the mid-third, DK Metcalf after him, DeAndre Swift, Joe Mixon, Justin Jefferson. Then we had our first IDP, Devin White, the king right now, the linebackers. Then we had James Robinson finishing it out at 312.
Woo woo.
Jefferson 310.
How many wide receivers do we need again?
Just 2.
Two.
Oh, okay. They can wait.
Chris Brown and AJ
Yeah,
Brown.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Receiver can wait. Like I should have never pulled the fucking
Calvin
trigger on
Ridley at
Lamar Jackson.
5'8"
That's
is
insane.
unconscious.
That's yeah,
Unconscious.
crazy.
And I don't think a lot of leagues are going to have like IDP jumping off this early.
Yeah.
But
It's
I do
because
like
we're
the-
forcing you to, though. So
Oh,
Cutthroat.
fuck. I'm in the wrong draft. There we go. It's in the wrong
But
draft.
I like it. I mean, it's making people decide, between who they want to value and where.
yeah.
You won't
Bro.
see a lot of boards that look like this.
Wow, there's some good value left.
Oh,
Ooh,
can't believe
baby.
you let him get by, douche.
Ooh, baby.
Who's that? Oh, Daniil? Dude, I don't have any running backs.
Miles Sanders.
Who doesn't have a
Miles
running
Sanders
back?
is my RB1. Makes me feel.
Damn it, man.
Good pick on Cunningham.
Fuck.
Boom.
That is the second time that he's sniped me back-to-back picks.
Oh,
You gotta draft smarter, man. Come on.
What the?
Andrews. That's a good pick.
That's it. Tight ends are gone.
Nah. Robert
No,
Tanya's still out there.
there's a few sneaky picks, but yeah, smart about it.
I really had somebody else there, but I couldn't pass up Andrews.
Baby.
Shit.
This is fun.
Yes, it
No,
is.
this
Love
pick
it.
isn't fun.
What do you got, dude?
He said this pick isn't fun.
This
You
pick
need
isn't
another running back to it.
No.
No balls. You
That's the
do
most
it. There it is.
disgusting
No
RB
way.
duo
No.
ever. I hate it.
This
hate
time
it.
last year, though,
Yo.
that would have been the talk of town, and that would have been.
I think they
Wow,
would've been-
Major got the Bosa.
I think they're
brothers.
too far. They're going to come back up in value.
They
will.
just not playing.
But you're not going to win this draft drafting like that.
No.
No.
But my first 4 rounds kind of won it. I needed running backs. The running backs after this, man, like Montgomery, I hate that.
Ugh, yeah, he is pretty
Give me
That is
Terry
bad.
Cohen over Montgomery.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
Hey,
All
Devin,
pro Joe.
Devin,
Joe
can you
Schobert,
read out
yes.
round 4?
Yeah. 4-1,
good
we
pick
had
with
Joe
Schobert.
Fisher get
Is it my turn?
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
it is your turn.
You fool.
Dushanes had TJ Watt.
Nice.
Way
I
Too
love that
Major
pick,
Guru
Steph.
had Darren Waller.
Nice.
Silly White Boy had Michael Thomas. Michael Val had Darius Leonard. That guy EA had Kyle Pitts. Oops. 50 Shades of Drunk got Chris Godwin. Rumboyz Robbie got Jamar Chase. Stephie Smalls got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Humbro got Najee Harris. Hustler got Kenny Galladay.
Woo woo.
And
And you guys just let me. You guys just let me.
Next.
You guys just let me swoop on Buddha.
Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Bro, this is a hard pick right here.
Buddha the Baker. Aaron Donald's still out there because he sucks.
You are gonna
Jordan,
die.
what
on
are you
that,
doing,
Cross.
Jordan?
You wake up and choose violence with.
There you go.
with
Yeah,
the
I do
Aaron
choose
Donald
violence.
shit every time.
I love that.
Jordan wants all the Aaron Donald smoke.
Dude, Brian Burns a fire pick right there.
Hell yeah.
Hey, dual player shit.
Oh my
That's
God,
what I'm going after.
Antonio in the house. What up? What up?
Oh God, I am gonna.
Let me read out round 5 while Stephie gets her 7th round pick in here. So I started off with Blake Martinez just locking in a stud. Billy took Austin Eckler. Stephie locked down Chase Young and sniped Robbie, right? And then Robbie just completely panicked, took Myles Garrett. And then Jordan, Jamal Adams. I like it. He's a stud. That guy EA took Julio. Michael took Travis Etienne, another rookie off the board. Silly White Boy ended up getting Calvin Ridley at 5'8". Major, he took Nick Bosa. Dushanes locked in Miles Sanders. Auto pick?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great auto pick in the 7th. In the 7th.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a good auto pick.
Fuck.
So
Let it
Dushanes
ride.
getting
I'm
Dushanes
so mad.
that's a great auto pick in the 7th round. You can't even be mad about that.
Fuck. There goes Jalen.
Miles Sanders at the 5'10", Hollywood
Auto
Titan
pick.
locking in Daniil Hunter, and then Jay Fisher locking in Zach Cunningham.
That was bullshit. This wedding is horseshit. I wanted salmon. I said it 4 times.
All right, Robbie, you got a while before your pick. Can you read the 6th round out?
Oh shit. Wait. Where does the 6th round start at? It started at
Allen Robinson.
Yeah, it started up at
There goes Buckner. Fuck.
Allen Robinson went to Jay Fisher. Hollywood Titan took Mark Andrews. Josh Jacobs went to Dushanes. Major took Joey Bosa. David Montgomery went to Silly White Boy. Mike Val, Devontae Smith. That guy EA, Matt Ryan. Joe Schobert went to 50 Shades of Drunk. And then I myself took Kareem Hunt. Then Stephie took Terry McLaurin. Jeremy Chin went to Ombre Vendor. And Hustler took Buddha Baker.
What round are we
Buddha.
Remember, we're trying to win. We're trying to win this draft. Have the best team available. The best team in the draft. Man, Kyle Pitts went 4-7. I missed that.
Bro, we brag about that like forever.
I'm just so used to hearing about Kyle Pitts. I probably just like completely drowned it out.
Right? No shit.
Oh my God.
Hype
Everyone
is real.
else.
The hype is real.
Yeah, that ain't no lie.
I should have planned
He's
better.
beast, though.
You use that ultimate IDP index, girl.
I know. Okay.
I got you set up.
I'm pulling it up right now.
There you go.
It's okay. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
There's still quite a few guys in that,
Oh,
that
God,
second
that's
tier
like
left.
Disgusting. I am so mad that Mike Evans is on my team. I like want to puke.
Good pick with Bush.
Mike Evans. Why don't you like Mike Evans?
I just don't like him.
He dropped too many passes.
Yeah. Catches
That's
too many
offensive.
touchdowns.
That's offensive.
Yeah, that's what it is. I
Catches
think
too many
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
He's a big Harry Potter fan. And I stand for Harry Potter,
That's
so I
good,
stand for
okay.
Mike Evans.
Well, now I'm happy.
Yeah, that changes everybody.
God.
It should.
Everybody likes Harry Potter.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
hey,
that's fucking sweat.
hey, hold on. Harry Potter's pretty fucking dope. Like,
Yeah,
I
if there's
love
any Harry Potter slander, I'll
There will
have
be
to-
none. I
I
will not
love Harry
stand
Potter.
for it.
There will be
Yeah.
a fight. Did someone take Montez Sweat? You son
Yes,
of a
they
bitch.
push it.
Yeah,
back to
you're
the
I'm
video.
sorry.
Yeah, you
I,
suck.
Son of a
You
bitch.
suck.
I wanted to make you sweat that one.
This is so
Ooh,
That was
All
my
right,
next pick
all
on the way
right.
back.
I'm gonna draft my dude, Chris Carson.
that's a
What
good
up?
pick.
Oh, God.
you're a Chris Carson
Jesus.
truther? You
Hell
like Chris
yeah.
Carson?
I love Chris Carson. He's one of my favorite running backs in the league.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, it's hard to not like Chris
No,
Carson.
I
I
didn't.
feel like
People that don't like Chris Carson are just haters.
Oh, I didn't see.
they hate watching football.
Yeah,
Fuckers.
they just watch stats.
Oh my gosh, everyone took everyone I want. What do we do?
Take Devin Bush.
Production. Him
You
being
want
on the
Cole
field.
Komet?
Yeah,
Devin
take
Bush is
Devin
gone.
Bush. Devin
Take
Bush is a
Devin
great
Bush.
pick.
Tremaine
Devin Bush
Edmonds
might be
is
the
Are you
best
guys
pick in the
trying
draft.
to like me? Relax. This is my first year playing IDP.
Devin Bush is
okay?
gone.
Is he? I'm gonna take Shaq
Yeah.
Barrett.
Yeah, he was earlier this round.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw up.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh my god, I don't know what to do.
15 seconds.
I'm gonna do this. Boom. That's what I'm gonna do.
There you go. That a girl.
Ooh, nice.
That a girl.
Nice.
Guys, I've never played
Nice.
IDP before. This is my first time.
Back to back bucks.
Awesome.
She's going with winners.
I'm doing my best.
That is a
We're,
nice
is
pick.
it a 2 QB league?
Yeah, there's still a lot left though.
Ah, fuck.
You're like, what's a quarterback?
I think me and Stephanie's the only two that ain't took a quarterback.
Because you don't need to. It's not that serious. There's so much left. I would never
Yeah.
win early picks like that. But you know what? I will go full homer. Actually, yeah, we'll
No,
do
you're
it.
not.
Now that I said it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Oh, another fucking day.
There you go.
You said I will go full. Hey, I did it. So I mean, fuck it.
Embrace who you are.
Right? You know.
I actually could hate my team. So you guys can laugh.
Can't believe you left me out to dry, Steph.
That's the point.
There you go.
We are not friends.
I'm gonna take DJ Moore. Fuck it.
I cannot believe DJ Moore fell that far.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but actually,
9th round. That's
I can. Sam Darnold's his quarterback.
that's
And
96. You're looking
that's
at
the best
almost
quarterback he's had so far.
Ooh, Trey Hendrickson. I almost took Trey Hendrickson there. He went right
with
after.
disrespect, fuck. That,
Like, I'm
damn.
stressed out right
Oh,
now.
Fred Warner, good pick.
Thank you, sir.
I completely forgot about him.
You.
He's pretty forgettable.
Yeah, he is.
If you're honest with yourself.
I like it in the 9th round. That's a good pick.
No, you're right. That is a damn good pick, but you forgot him for a reason. You know, this Oh boy, there's still a lot of good DL depth out there.
Oh yeah.
That's why that 0 DL strategy, y'all. You gotta rock with that. Give me a JJ Watt in the 9th or 10th round.
Are you kidding me?
He's still out there. He's old. Chandler Jones is still out there too. I'm pretty
It
sure.
doesn't matter. I thought we were doing the start, playing to have the best roster start.
We are. That's why I'm gonna
So
take
everyone told
JJ.
me. So
Hollywood, you gonna take JJ or Chandler? I know you picking on one of them right now.
Yeah, I'm looking here.
I bet he takes Chandler Jones.
Chandler.
I hate you.
There you go.
No.
We got on the end here.
Oh, good pick with Noah Fant.
Hollywood knows what's up.
is it?
All right, in the 9th round. Hell yeah.
Ooh, Landry. Nice.
Now the tight ends are gone.
Robert Tonyan.
Robert.
I hate to do this. You know what? I'm just gonna wait.
No, I don't. I feel like this year there could be some sneaky. But I honestly am hating the fucking search function on Sleeper. Like I'm I want to kick this shit. Like
But EDP is like seriously one of the most atrocious things I've ever seen.
it's fucking god awful.
It's actually pathetic. Like, no wonder people that like have never played before and try to do this shit, they fuck up so bad because like this is awful.
Well, no, when it gets closer to the actual draft season, like it's better. Like when everyone's drafted and everything, like it's a lot better. Like, I mean, the league that we were in, you know, Jordan, it didn't seem like it was this bad.
No, I don't. I think it's because less people are mock drafting. I haven't seen as much mock draft popularity as last year, so it's probably just taking a little while to shake out. And I think they did just run an update on Sleeper because when I opened my app literally just today, I got one of those drag down things, so that might have fucked it up a little bit too. That's my guess.
Yeah, because oh man, this shit used to be bad different, bro.
Who drafted? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What?
CeeDee Lamb's still on the board, y'all.
What the fuck?
Bro,
he's still there. He's still there.
You are that guy in the draft, bro. You are that guy in the draft.
I'm just trying to help everybody out.
Why would you do that?
Jordan, you're killing me. You're freaking killing me, bro.
I want you to be at your best.
Damn it, man.
Did I go CeeDee Lamb here?
Yes. Yeah.
Jordan, I hate you. I so hate you.
Wow, Jordan.
I hate you.
Hey, I'm already the most hated IDP person in the world, so just lay it on.
We can't even post this after because people are going to people are going to be so pissed that CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, people are going to rot in the comments we're going to get. Oh my god.
Incredible. How about that?
Bro,
we're semi-pro,
guys. You only need two
Semi-pro.
wide receivers. You only need 2 wide receivers.
Yeah, that's my point exactly.
That's the caveat.
So
Right
deep,
there.
I just forgot about it.
Yeah, wide receiver is so deep.
Close dick. Sorry. Oh my god, the cons are hitting. My apologies. You're watching.
I have never heard that in my life.
That was great.
I mean, think of the children.
Think of the children.
Fuck the
Really?
kids.
Oh my gosh.
Kids.
Steelers will win the division.
Oh.
What we got? What we got here? Levante David, Landon Collins, Olakun. Can you scroll
He'll take you to
the board down a little bit, Hustler, just a tad?
There we go.
There we go. You the man. You the man.
And hey, Jordan, how about after your next pick, you want to read out the 7th round? I don't think we read that one out yet.
Yeah, I can do that. I got you. All right, I need a tight end and I need a defensive back.
Yeah, maybe while he's reading out the round, he won't give away who's still on the board.
Yeah.
We got to keep him talking about something else.
Give it away. Give it away.
Now you
Thank
got
you,
Jordan.
Am I up?
No, I'm up. Hold on.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oh my god, I hate IDP. It's so stressful.
Whoa.
Hey,
You can't say things like that.
No, I love it. No, I love
There
it.
you
I
go.
love it so much. But I hate it. It's like my dating,
We're gonna have to cut that.
Oh, shoot.
Edit it out.
No negativity for my
Why
baby.
the fuck is Michael Vick? Oh my gosh. Why is he in this database? Why is he even in this database?
Yeah, and Kurt Warner's in there too.
You can draft
LT.
Michael Vick.
LT's still in here. They got a lot of old.
There's a
school
rookie.
That's
There's
right.
a rookie named Trey McKitty. How did I not know that?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's awesome. You don't know Trey McKitty?
Trey McKitty's
Whoa,
dope.
Are you McKitting me?
Who am I in the?
I'm not McKitting you.
Oh shit, I'm on board. I didn't
Oh my
realize I was on
gosh,
board.
Trey McKitty is
Oh,
awesome.
come on, Robbie.
System? That's
There we
who
go.
you can
Good
draft.
pick.
What do you got? Ooh, Minka. That's drippy. Drippy.
Now that's garbage. Redraft? Nope. Dynasty startup.
Austin Hooper's the opposite of drippy. All
I'm
right, let's
having
go.
a hard
7-1.
time finding some guys.
Raheem Mostert in the 7-1, Brian Burns 7-2, Mike Evans 7-3, Aaron Donald 7-4, Jalen Smith 7-5, BJ Goodson 7-6, DeForest Buckner 7-7, Khalil Mack 7-8, Mac Jones 7-9. We had Patrick Queen 7-10, Jordan Poyer 7-11. That's kind of fun to say. And then Bobby Wagner came in at 7-12. Bada boom.
Why don't you just read out the 8th round too? We got some time for you.
All right. Where we at? 8 starts at. Ryan Tannehill is 801. We had Keenan Allen 802. Devin Bush 803. Robert Woods, T.J. Hawkinson, Montez Sweat, Quentin Williams, Chris Carson, Derwin James, Shaq Barrett. Probably. Ooh, that's such a good pick. Kenneth Murray, and then we had Baker Mayfield finished out the 8th.
I really like the Montez Sweat pick. I thought he was going to be able to drop to me.
No, I was watching him too, man. I was too.
Sorry to disappoint you guys. Well, not really, but yeah. Sorry.
Hurt my feels.
And I had him queued for my next pick on the way back.
Yeah, sure you did.
I did. Hey, I was on Montez Sweat for a lot of people was.
No, I know.
Same here.
Jordan knows. He knows.
Yep. You got Major.
Ooh, I don't like that Corey Littleton. Ugh. Sorry.
It's too bad there's not another Bosa brother from Major. I think he'd go from here.
No, I'm another.
Stephie, let's get your reaction to this this IDP mock draft.
Somebody timed out.
Is that an auto? Yeah, it was
Fuck
an auto.
Jabril Peppers is an auto pick. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's
Just
just a good pick.
I know.
That means
I
he
should
had
just
his
let
juice
mine
in.
auto from
Yeah.
now on. Are we letting it roll?
Yeah, let it roll.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Kaya, what
I
are you
think,
doing?
man, Jabril Peppers, what a pick.
That's where I was going.
I know Jordan loves Jabril Peppers. This is his boy.
Yeah, girl.
So Dynasty. I'm going to go right here, Dynasty.
Ooh.
I feel like it's Dynasty, but you guys are playing like it's really fast.
I love that T.
I
Higgins.
like to
pick.
win too.
There are no rules. Man.
But the ADP in this is it's actually embarrassing. Like,
Yeah,
see,
and I wish
absolutely
for being such a big app, you would think that
Yeah,
they
they
could, maybe not that they will, but they at least could make it more effort. I don't know.
Ooh, I see some.
I'm telling you, these websites, Jordan, none of these websites really put the effort in the IDP that they do regular offense.
No.
Yahoo, if you go look at like percentage own, everybody, even your top stars at best are like 10% own.
Yeah, look at
And
Micah Parsons' ADP. Oh, it's not
Yeah.
existent because he's not in the app yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sucks.
Ridiculous.
This is fucking insane.
I'm like so nervous.
That's what she said.
I am a girl.
Make sure you double check your rosters and fill them out correctly.
Yeah, buddy, I got to get a quarterback and I got to get a defensive back.
Okay.
Hey,
You and me
don't
are
tell me how to live my life.
I'll just trade after.
That's
Oh
what I'm
my
saying.
gosh. That's literally one of the worst strategies you can have in a draft. in
Oh,
my
it works
opinion.
for me every single year. It's
Oh,
awesome. Like
I
I
hate
usually draft depending on like after the first 2 rounds, I just see what all the idiots are like not addressing, and then I take the best player, and then I basically like steal a king's ransom for it. It's awesome.
Yeah, that is smart. I just end up in all these leagues with guys. That,
Nice curl pick.
oh, that's who I was going to take.
Jalen.
John. Damn you, John.
Damn.
Little DB run.
Snatch him. Just snatch him out of my queue, why don't you?
Yeah, watch
Oh my
these
gosh.
DBs run.
Come on, Bubba. Is that guy EA a Giants fan or something? Like, no, I mean serious. I feel like that's like the second pick.
Yeah, that.
I think he is from the. I think he is from New York.
Yeah, I'm questioning that
Looks like
Zimenez
one.
pick.
You know what?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
okay.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Ooh,
I'm so excited.
look at you, Jordan.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy. You know how I like it.
That's right. Muy
I'm
caliente.
gonna believe in my team.
Wow.
Again.
Ooh, Miles Jack.
Xavier McKinney, nice picks
Ooh,
there.
nice. Damn you.
Nice pick.
I love that pick, but I'm mad because I wanted him.
Same.
Jared Cook? Is he gonna cook?
Herbert's got to throw to somebody.
Rough pick, bro.
Yeah,
Rough
he's only got
pick.
Keenan and Eckler.
Get him.
I just got to tell
Herbert,
you.
he's such a dump off king.
I cannot get out of my mind the
is
way
a
that
dump
you
off
just
game.
said, get up.
Eckler was on track for like top 5 targets like
it
in the
was
last
literally
10
like
years.
your tone of voice. Like
Hey, when we all get together in Canton, oh Lord have mercy.
It's my birthday weekend. Do you know how?
Oh shit.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, y'all better. All I know is everybody better be at draft night out.
I'm gonna be wherever the magic is.
Yeah.
It'll be at draft night out.
All right,
Make
well
that
that's where I'll
step.
be.
Let's go.
Repping 15 everywhere I go.
Hombre, make your pick. Come on.
Come on, hombre.
I know everybody.
It's your turn.
Everybody I want is gone.
Get him.
I still got Miles
I'm
Jack.
not this guy.
I like
Man.
Miles Jack. He's improved like every year. That's a good pick.
Yeah, he got back to form when Joe Schobert came over and he could actually switch back to outside linebacker. He got back on track.
Oh my goodness. All right, let it auto. He's gonna let it auto.
Oh,
Yeah.
Billy.
Really?
The Nico freaking Autry.
He got the highest ADP D lineman at the 13th round. He's killing it.
Right. I just got who I wanted to pick up on the screen too.
Zach Wilson, Demario Davis. I'm gonna go Corey
nice.
Willis.
Sorry.
Cotty.
There's a receiver out there that I can't believe is still on the board.
Is it Brandon Ayuk?
No, it's not.
I saw it. I know what you're talking about.
I've got it in the queue and nothing to do with it.
We're only taking the top 24 wide receivers, right?
Yep.
So,
Yeah, well, the way it's set up.
Yeah, but some of these that's been took ahead of him,
No,
We
I
blame
mean,
the ADP.
yeah,
he's got to be close to the top 24. I would put him in the top 30 probably.
like I fucking drafted Jamar Chase. Like I would have normally not have probably done that. Like I would have taken a couple of veterans probably over.
I'm not hating the Jamar Chase and Dynasty though. That's not crazy, you know.
All right,
You have
hey,
that wide
everybody
receiver
in the-
10. That's perfect.
Everybody watching in the comments, y'all start looking at these teams because we want to know who killed this draft, y'all.
Well,
so start
gonna
throwing
read-
out some names. You can throw out my name a lot if you want.
You know,
That's
of course
cool.
I won. And they're not going to embarrass the rest of you.
Whatever.
Everyone's gonna read out their teams real
Bro,
quick.
this shit was all over the place. Like to be honest.
It sounds like an excuse. You came in hot. What's that about? What's that about?
Bro,
It smells like he wasn't cooking.
I like where I just got fucking Zach Wilson. Like fuck, like I'm happy about that. Like I like that. I like my Aaron Donald pick. I like my flex for running back. I love my running backs. My running backs are insane. The only thing that I'm pissed off at is that I did not maintain my stack with with trying to get Stephon Diggs to match with Josh Allen.
I was looking
That's
for
the only thing
Deion
I'm
Jones for
pissed.
so long.
Damn, he was still on the board.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
I could
God.
not find him.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, that happened to me. Dude, I typed in Young and I could not find Chase Young.
And for real, that's one of the other things like why people need to play IDP because like you really do have so many more variables in each round. Like you have so many more ways you can build a team, so many more ways you can compensate for missing out on a player because there is going to be value deeper into your drafts. You're getting around 15, 16, 17, and you're still putting starters onto your team. And, you know, I mean, that
Cameron Curl pick. Cameron Curl
Dope.
saves lives.
Yes. Amen. We stand for Curl.
What's stupid right now on Sleeper is you can't find someone by their last name. You literally have to type in their first name.
Yeah, that was my problem. Like that was my problem.
When did they change that? When did this update happen?
I don't know.
Dude, that was weird.
We're gonna scroll up here real soon after we knock out this last round. Everyone's gonna read off their teams and give everyone a chance to shout out what team they like the most.
Yeah. And guys, if you're on the app or whatever, you click on team and you can read it down instead of reading your actual draft. You can read it from like starting roster. So you can go quarterback, running back, if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, that is true.
That's probably how I'm gonna do it.
So I'm gonna have a gap because I took a second tight end, but that's because 100% someone will end up having to trade me for it. That person.
So I'm going to do Jordan until, you know, the receiver that's still out there. Cortland Sutton's still on the board.
Oh
yeah.
I don't know if he's right on the fringe.
The thing is that the injury is what messed with his ADP.
Yeah,
and not having a quarterback,
and nobody wants him.
I traded Sutton for 201 like a couple days ago.
Antoine Winfield, good pick, douche.
Yeah, I won. I'm sorry I had to do it to you guys.
Oh man, I completely freaking forgot about him.
Hollywood. Who should I take here? Eric Wilson or Bud Dupree?
Dupree.
Dupree.
All right.
So take Wilson.
Sorry,
I'm doing it. Eric Wilson's a great pick. He did just sign with the Eagles.
He did, but Dupree's fixing to eat some people's lunch in that
Thank
AFC
you.
South.
Yes, thank you. I've
I
heard
took
so many
Hicks over those
people.
three.
I've heard so many people talking trash on the Dupree signing, and I'm like, you don't know what Bud Dupree does if you don't.
Why
see
didn't it
that this
update
is
on
a
my side?
Huge upgrade.
Did you make your pick?
I did, yeah. Sorry.
On my side, it's still saying that you have 45 seconds left.
You have 30.
Oh, it's on you, Robbie.
It's on you. You have 30 seconds left, bro. You gotta go.
It didn't move to me on my side. What the fuck?
refresh.
Refresh.
Yeah, it's not letting me pick. All right.
Oh, you're gonna get auto picked like me.
You got 20.
That's
You got
sad.
20.
Hey, Danico Autry's the sleeper this year.
Come on.
No, watch him. Watch him.
Oh my God.
No, actually, he will probably do pretty good inside of Dupree and Landry next to Jeff Simmons. He's probably going to do pretty good.
That's true.
It removed my motherfucking
Auto draft. That's what I want.
Logan Thomas.
Hey, what a good auto pick for you.
What
That's
the
probably the best one.
Oh,
It's
but it's
showing that you're not even in the draft,
Now
but
you
it,
have
it's
Ruby.
the second tight end.
Oh, yeah, it is your second tight end. I thought you didn't have one.
No.
Actually, if we're ending it up, then I can just pick a quarterback off waivers because everyone's full. So I'm actually it's fine right here. This is great. I love this.
everything's fine.
Everything's totally fine.
This is
It's
fine.
great. Give me more bucks. It's fine. Yeah.
More bucks.
Or
That's fucking bullshit that just happened.
Ooh,
Right at the end of the
knock
draft.
a buck. Knock a buck. Jordan Brooks, who's Mr. Irrelevant?
Mr. Irrelevant.
I was gonna
He
go.
is
I was literally gonna go.
Tight end.
Or
Tyler
Higbee.
Higbee.
ew.
Ew.
Where Logan Thomas meant was supposed to. I was gonna go Matt Milano.
Didn't
Ooh,
he
that
sign
would have been
Logan
a
Thomas
fire
has a
pick.
pick.
And Logan Thomas.
He was
literally
cute.
would have
He
been
was
my pick.
cute. He was cute. No, well, no, he was cute. Logan Thomas wasn't even in my queue.
Did Tremaine Edmonds get drafted?
Yeah.
Where?
Damn.
I don't think so.
This is fun.
What?
Yeah. I don't see his ass anywhere.
Dude, I was looking for him too. Him and Deion
I
Jones.
looked for him as well. Yes, he did.
He's got to.
Sleeper's hiding picks from us.
Yo, Sleeper's mad annoying.
Somebody get Sleeper on the phone
They were-
now.
Yeah, we control
Yeah,
that.
Edmonds was not.
Fuck.
All right.
He was not
Damn.
drafted.
That's crazy.
Let's run them down real quick. So I had the first pick. I went with the Mahomes and Hill stack. I was actually surprised Hill was still there, but all those QBs went, and he fell. And then went Cam Akers, just locking in a young stud. Went Kenny Golladay and Blake Martinez. So Kenny Golladay, I picked him over guys like who did I pick him over? Calvin Ridley. And I just feel like I don't really like Ridley too much. Golladay is going to get fed over there. Him and Barkley are pretty much going to be it. Blake Martinez, when you got a bad offense, you're going to have a stud on defense like Blake Martinez. Buda Baker, woo, tackle machine.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert, I would be going – I don't even care about running backs. RB2 is the easiest to replace. Baker Mayfield snatched him up there before a few other QBs went off. I wanted Montez Sweat here, who went a couple picks, but snatched up Zadarius Smith. If you guys play on Sleeper, cheat code, because he's a linebacker everywhere else, but you can play him DL on Sleeper.
Nice.
And then backed it up with Foysaid Olakun, who's been a beast right next to Deion Jones, and Jerome Baker. Love him. Always got to have him on my team. If you guys don't know, he's Jerome Baker, just the name, classic bong maker from California. Go search him. He's got like $75,000 bongs on eBay right now. It's wild.
Damn.
Leonard Williams. People are going to be sleeping on Leonard Williams. I mean, in IDP 1, 2, 3, I think he was like the number 6 or 7 defensive lineman last year. People are
What is
sleeping.
that? Your 17th Giants player there? Are you a Giants player?
when you got a shitty offense, you got to have those couple studs on defense. Those guys.
Yeah, the defense
We're
is gonna rack
the
up
same
points
for
with
someone
him.
that has Holiday, right?
I said the only guy who's going to be getting fed on offense, him and Saquon. Hopefully, Daniel Jones just gives him all the targets and fuck everybody else. Malcolm Jenkins. Okay, so he finished high last year, I think like top 6 or 7 in IDP 1, 2, 3. I didn't see that Antoine Winfield was still there. I thought he went. That's who I should have picked. But the sleeper ADP, it fucked me up on that one. And Robbie, With your auto pick snipe, I was about to pick Logan Thomas as Mr. Irrelevant to be my tight end,
You
but
could have had him.
Tyler Higbee. Hopefully he gets more love with Stafford. All right, let's see. Now, Billy, your squad.
All right.
Billy!
I'll explain myself. I went Kyler Murray and Aaron Rodgers, just one good 1-2 punch. I got DeAndre Hopkins to pair with Kyler Murray so I can get the double stack. I went Najee Harris because he's the best running back in this draft, to me personally. And I got Austin Eckler because Justin Herbert likes throwing the ball to Austin Eckler. Next 2 picks were Jeremy Chin and Brian Burns. I like that they could both be linebackers as well as DB and D-line, and I believe in Carolina. Kenneth Murray was my next pick. He's a tackle monster. Adam Thielen, I don't really like Minnesota, but I that's me personally, but Adam Thielen's going to catch a lot of balls. Landon Collins is going to come back and probably fit in right with Cam Curl, I hope. Carl Lawson, I like him with the new coach with the Jets. Jared Cook is going to get plenty from Justin Herbert, I hope. Danico Autry, I ended up with him. And Jordan Brooks is in Seattle, and we always trust Seattle defenders around here.
Nice.
That was my strat.
There we go.
4 linebackers.
4 linebackers. Is that what you got?
Jeremy Chin, Brian Burns, Kenneth Murray, and Jordan Brooks.
Because they can
be multiple things.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Steffi with her double tight end stack.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so I love chaos, so that's why that happened. So went Travis Kelce, which is easy for me, and then hit it back with Kittle just because I know later on someone will have to give me Kings at ransom because the tight ends are trash. There's about 4 that are worth investing into. Then got J.K. Dobbins, CEH, who I still believe in. Everyone is way too low on him. He is going to do just fine this year. And obviously had to snipe that Chase Young. Went Terry McLaurin, who dropped to the 6, which was very dramatic for everyone. He should not have dropped that low. Got Mike Evans on an auto pick, which is fine, whatever. I'm not going to get super butthurt over it. Shaquille Barrett. Then Daniel Jones in the 9th. Levante David. Chuck Clark, because it's a sick name, and he's awesome. And then Xavier McKinney, Demario Davis, and Jordan Whitehead.
Nice.
There we go. What's your reaction to getting the IDP mixed in here?
I love it. I think it's fun. It's very invigorating.
Yes, sir.
We need to get you in some leagues.
Yeah, I'm in one with I'm in a co-manager league. So my first IDP, actually I'm in 2 IDP leagues. One I did I didn't realize it was an IDP league, and then I just started people. I actually should look at who's in there. This is way before, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you're gonna kill it.
I'm glad you're trying it out, though. That's what this is all about.
I love it.
Thank you.
It adds my favorite parts of football.
So to start off my team, I saw that everybody kind of went on that quarterback run. I was like, well, I'm gonna do the same thing. Needed to right out the gate secure the Konami code. Josh Allen rushes a whole hell of a lot, so we got Josh Allen, the stallion, to go out there and lead the Rumboyz. For running back, I went Aaron Jones. I could have went Zeke there, but we're not drafting a Cowboy on our team. Not for that position. Then had to make sure I kept it Homer. I stashed up Antonio Gibson for my second RB. Receiver, went young for receiver for my first pick. Usually I would have loved to secure a veteran there. I could have gotten Galladay, but nah, let's take a shot on Jamar Chase. It is Dynasty after all. My first defensive pick, it was Myles Garrett. It should have been Chase Young. Steph, you heard me talking about it, right? And it's
I haven't even quit. Come on.
I'm messing with you. It's all good. It's all good.
Give me a break.
I like in terms of if I need a flex or whatever. Running backs. Running backs are thin. I wanted to go ahead and get Kareem Hunt. Cool. We still got a top 10 guy again. And if anything happens to Chubb, well, then cool. Now we just have another RB1 that's now performing as our flex. Aaron Donald to shore up our line. I love it. Derwin James. Had to get a piece of the Jack boys. DJ Moore fell mad late. And I was just like, well, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and grab DJ Moore. Robert Tonyan was my tight end. It was really gonna be a toss up between him and the guy that ended up auto drafting to me, but I went ahead and I took Tonyan instead of Logan Thomas. I didn't want to be too heavy on Washington. Went ahead, got Minka Fitzpatrick as my second DB. Miles Jack as our only linebacker because I couldn't grab Matt Milano as my last pick. My second quarterback was Zach Wilson, and fucking Logan Thomas ended up being auto drafted because my computer froze.
Yeah, and so kind of like Stephie did. So she had one player on the bench, so not a full lineup. You doubled down. You got two players who are on your bench because Kareem Hunt, Logan Thomas, they're on your bench, and you're running two IDP players down. And a linebacker and a flex. That's where you
It was only supposed to be one fucking God. Pissed off about it. But I gotta run to the dispensary because some goodies just went on fucking sale.
Hell yeah.
So like I have to like literally get down there now because we just found out about it. So yeah.
Don't miss out on that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Enjoy.
All right, later, y'all.
See you, man.
Later.
Take care, man.
I'm gonna hop off as well because my dog is like barking like a lunatic. But thank you so much, guys, for having me on. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
And Jordan, hold on really quick before you start. Edgar said you stepping into Clubhouse for our takes. Yeah, stay in there. We're going to run through all these teams really quick, and then I'm going to hop into Clubhouse with you guys. Go ahead, Jordan.
Jordan, you muted.
Roops.
Oh, man.
All right, so I took Dak first because it's a two quarterback. So, even though I know we weren't all going to take all the quarterbacks, I wanted to get a good one, and Dak's was obviously the best one left available. I got Dalvin. He's the 7th running back off the board here, which is insanity. I think he shouldn't be more than the 4th running back off the board personally. So I love getting that. I got A.J. Brown, wide receiver 1, Chris Brown, wide receiver 1. We can only have 2 wide receivers, and a lot of value did fall, like DJ Moore that Robbie got late, and a couple other guys, Terry McLaurin for Steph. But I got 2 guys that got a lot of upside. Chris Godwin gets a lot of targets. He was banged up a little bit this year, but when he played, he's still so good. Jamal Adams is the DB1. That is not even disputable. That's just fact. Joe Schobert and Jalen Smith. I got 2 tier 1 linebackers there. They both have the last 2 seasons, they've both been top 10 linebackers, and Jalen Smith going back 3 seasons has been a top 10 linebacker. So I felt good getting him. Chris Carson is always cheaper than he should be. When he plays, he is an RB1 every week. So to get him to stack with Dalvin Cook that late is diggity dope, in my opinion. Jason Pierre-Paul, he was like the DL1 in some formats this last year. I can't believe I got him so late, and it's part of my whole zero DL or late round DL thesis is you can get older guys or young and up-and-comer DL guys that are going to have spike weeks for you. You don't have to buy early on Myles Garrett's if you don't want to. You can still do that if you want, but you have guys available to you. I got Cam Jordan next. He had a down year, but he is another elite pass rusher in the NFL. He gets the points a lot of different ways. Austin Hooper, most boring linebacker, or not linebacker, tight end in the league, but he gets it done. So that's what you want from your tight end. And then I got Jameis, who's got a lot of upside. I think he will be the starter for the Saints as my number 2. Kari Willis as my defensive back 2, which is what Kari Willis is. He's a DB2. And then Bud Dupree as my IDP flex. Get some spike weeks in there from him.
All right. There's Jordan's squad. And yeah, you went late DL compared to a lot of people. I think you and I waited.
Mm-hmm.
I think the farthest out of everybody, 9th round. I picked Smith before you picked Paul.
Yep, looks like John waited too there at the end. He got J.J. Watt and Landry.
Oh, and that's a nice stack too. We'll read off his team when we get there. All right, let me run down that guy, EA. So he's in Clubhouse right now, holding it down. He started off with Saquon Barkley, then Devontae Adams, then Zeke, then Kyle Pitts at the 4-7. Everyone got excited. when we saw that come off. Julio at the 5'6", Matt Ryan at the 6'7", BJ Goodson, probably a little bit earlier than I would have took him. Quinnen Williams, then Trey Hendrickson, then Jair Alexander, then James Bradbury. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. O'Shane Ximenez. There we go. JC Jackson and Trey Lance. So I know he's trying to get more into IDP, but I don't know how many leagues he's played in or anything. I just know he's getting behind the movement.
Hey, that's all. Reps. Get them reps in.
Exactly right, Jordan.
Yep.
All right, Mike, go ahead and read out your team.
So I went with Christian McCaffrey. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf combination at second and third round. And then Darius Leonard, fourth. Travis Etienne. Hopefully he goes somewhere where they're going to use him. Could be the best wide receiver off the board as rookies go. We'll see. Devontae Smith. Homer in with me with DeForest Buckner. And then Montez Sweat. Again, thank you very much. Fred Warner.
Oh, I hate you for that pick, by the way. Hate you.
Fred Warner, then CD Lamb. I was forced to take that guy. It was just one of those things where you just hate to take someone there, but when you're forced to, you're forced to.
Thanks, Jordan, for forcing him.
And then Eric Kendricks at linebacker, Von Bell DB, Dallas Goedert. Hopefully Zach Ertz goes somewhere. If he doesn't, then that pick is kind of a waste. But if he does, that's going to be a probably solid pick. We'll see what happens. But then my last pick at DB, Taylor Rapp, and that's a wrap.
Yeah, Taylor Rapp is awesome. He's going to step into that starting role this year and hopefully just carry over what he did last year. All right, Devin, read out your squad.
All right, I started early. I got sniped with Christian McCaffrey. I was going to pick him, but I grabbed Trevor Lawrence at the 108. My second pick, I grabbed Joe Burrow. A good duo. I think they're both really young. Trevor Lawrence is a great prospect. He's one of my favorite prospects in a really long time. My RB1, I went with DeAndre Swift, good young guy. My two wide receivers were Michael Thomas and Calvin Ridley. I going back on it, I would have waited for a receiver, but they're still two really solid guys. At my running back position, I went David Montgomery.
Great value on Ridley, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm usually not high on him. First time I'm high on him is this year. And then I started off my defense. I grabbed Khalil Mack. He's a little old, but still a dog. He can do the linebacker and defensive line, so I liked him to start out my defense. I grabbed TJ Hawkinson, just a kind of a panic pick right there for these two picks with Josh Allen too. But two good young guys still. It's a dynasty. A lot of promise. My DB, Justin Simmons, just got that big contract. I got big potential for him this year. Corey Littleton, my first linebacker. I thought that was a good pick there. Tyrann Matthew. And then Shaquem Griffin and Quan Alexander to short my linebackers. And that is it.
I really like that Ridley pick. I think he's going to sort of take the reins starting this year. And so to get him where you got him, I think it's pretty excellent.
Did we lose our host?
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
That's all right. I didn't want to read my team.
We narrowed down, didn't we? Really quick. Did we lose feed altogether?
Jordan's our host.
We're still going. Looks like we're rolling.
Up there.
Who's up
you,
next?
Jordan?
Can do the next one.
It was any something next. We're at the 109.
We're at the 109. All right. Oh, he's on a Clubhouse. All right, I'm gonna read his team off real quick. I believe this was Major. He took 109. He took Lamar Jackson. 204. He got Nick Chubb, and he stacked him with Joe Mixon in the third, which is good running back. I mean, he got a lot of rushing yards right there in those first three picks. Darren Waller 404. Then he went back to back Bosa brothers in the fifth and sixth. Took Mac Jones in the seventh, which is wild, but I mean, do you? Robert Woods, 804. Jalen Waddle, 99. Neville Hewitt at 10-4, which I like that pick. Neville Hewitt's just I mean, he's kind of a slept-on linebacker. He's not anything flashy, but he's just always available and he's always around. He's always doing good stuff, so I like that. He got Jabril Peppers, he's one of the best defensive backs in the league. I mean, he's right up there, in my opinion, with Budda Baker, with Jamal Adams. I think he's going to score more fantasy points than Derwin James this next year and probably for the rest of his career, but that's just me. They got Leighton Vander Esch, not a huge Vander Esch guy, but that's a good pick. I mean, if you need linebacker depth. And then you got Deion Jones, which is a much better pick, in my opinion, at linebacker, impact player. We do have some injury risk with both those guys, but, I mean, if you're playing the NFL, you're going to have some injury risk. And then we had finished it off with Desmond King, and that finished him out as his IDP flex spot. And then it's on to Dushanes next.
Yep. Is my team highlighted yet?
Hey, you're back. We read off Major's team, and we're on to Dushanes now. We kept it rolling.
Yep. So at 110, I grabbed Justin Herbert. I don't know how he fell to QB 6 or so, but I'll take it every time. And then on the turn, I went Justin Fields, who I'm a little higher on to share up my quarterback position. At 310, I got Justin Jefferson, who somehow fell. I've never seen him fall that far, honestly. But then at the 4-3, I took DJ Watt, took the first D lineman, and then after that, the run of D-line went. We had 4 D-linemen go in the next round. I went Miles Sanders and Josh Jacobs the next 2 rounds to get my 2 running backs, and I got them at RB 19 and 20. So I think that's a good value. There was only 4 other running backs taken the rest of the draft, so it's not the best top-end duo, but I think it's definitely respectable. After that, I got my 2 linebackers with Patrick Queen and Devin Bush, young studs, who, if they're not in your top tiers, they should.
I have no idea how he got Deion Jones so late right there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thanks, bro. I don't know what happened with the end.
After the linebackers, I got Noah Fant with a huge tight end teardrop coming. I think after that, I shared up my wide receiver 2 spot with Cooper, even though I didn't know CeeDee Lamb was on the board. I have him back to back in my rankings, so it didn't hurt too bad, but Lamb would have looked real hot. It would have made this winning mock team look even better.
Especially in Dynasty.
Yeah. I got my second DL, Bradley Chubb, in the 11th or 12th. I can't read. It's a little pixelated. Then I went and got my first DB1, John Johnson. I have to go off memory. I went Akeem Hicks after that for my IDP flex, and then I entered the draft with Antoine Winfield as my DB2. Young studs.
Love the Winfield pick. I completely just overglossed him due to this shitty-ass ADP on Sleeper.
So before you read off yours, Hollywood, Jaws said rookie IDP mock next time. As soon as Sleeper puts the rookie IDPs in there, we will be doing one. It's probably not going to be until after the NFL draft. Jordan, you heard anything about that?
No, I have not heard anything. This is not really relevant, but Bitcoin just went over 60K. So that's cool.
On the rise.
There we go.
Anyway, but no, I haven't heard anything about when they're going to get rookies in there for IDP. Sleeper, if you're listening, get it done.
Come on, Sleeper.
Do it now. Hollywood, go ahead and read off your squad.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Dushanes. I couldn't believe that Herbert was falling, and I was kind of hoping he'd fall one more spot, but he slapped me there. So I took Kamara, and then on the turn back, I took Jonathan Taylor. I got my 2 young running backs out of the way. In the third, it's a little bit earlier than I wanted to take it, but I wasn't sure with all you gurus, especially Jordan. I know how he is. I just wasn't sure where it was going to go, so I took Devin White in the third. And then kind of like running backs, I just turned around and doubled down and got Roquan Smith there in the 4th. So I think offensively, defensively, I got 2 positions, 2 studs to help me there. Coming back around, I almost think not so much with the Devin White at 3, but the Roquan at 4. I kind of think it started the IDP run because in that next round we had a ton go. So I got Danielle Hunter in the 5th. On the turn, I got Mark Andrews to fill out my tight end spots. And then from there, I was looking for value, really. Was able to get Jordan Poyer in the 7th for my safety, Keenan Allen in the 8th, which kind of surprised me he fell that far. Maybe I'm wrong, but I was kind of surprised that he fell that far in the 8th. As my wide receiver, got Chandler Jones in the 9th. In the 10th, somebody that I have loved since he hit the scene his rookie season. Jesse Bates, I think we've not even seen the best from him yet. So I got him there. Round 11 surprised me. I come back and got my second wide receiver, T. Higgins, and I think in a dynasty draft, him teamed with Joe Burrow. That's a no-brainer.
That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Me and Steph kind of waited on QBs for a while, and I think it made sense after all of them was gone early. I took Jalen Hurts in round 12. I know a lot of people don't like him, but the rushing upside he has, and that team is just not – it's just not there yet with wide receivers or whatever, or question of offensive line. I think he's going to run like the freaking wind again, so I took him. On the way back around, I took Kevin Byard, who I love. I think he's just a stud. But had I realized that Winfield was still on the board, that would have been the pick there for sure. No doubt that would have been the pick. And then for my last pick to fill out my roster, I don't know how you guys feel, but Sam Darnold in the 14th round, he's going to start. He's back with Robbie Anderson. He's got DJ Moore. He's got Christian McCaffrey. They've got a pretty good defense there. I like him there. I mean, as a second QB late in the draft, I feel like that's good value. So,
I think there's still some. I mean, I pretty much agree with you that Darnold will be the starter, but there's still some, maybe not rumors out there. But yeah, with Sam Darnold back in a comfortable position and actually having some kind of weapons to his disposal and some kind of blocking up front is going to do him some wonders.
I mean, even if they were to draft a QB, I think it's a year or so out because I think they'll let Darnold let him learn the new guy, whoever that might be, if it's Trey Lance or whoever. But, I just like the immediate value with over the next 2 years. I think it's too good to pass up.
Yeah, especially at the last pick. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
So I got to point something out because I feel like you got good value on a few guys that you wouldn't have got if we weren't playing in an IDP league. And I feel like that's one thing that people don't even understand how cool it is to get some of these guys a lot later than you would have to draft them. And I mean, like Mark Andrews, I mean, the way that Stephie treated this draft, I mean, this was pretty much a tight end premium draft, so he'd be going a lot quicker than the 6th round in a tight end premium. Someone like Keenan Allen's probably going earlier than the 8th if it's an offense only league. T. Higgins for sure, going higher than the 11th. And even someone like Jalen Hurts going way higher than the 12th if we didn't have IDP in here.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I will admit, I'm different from most people that draft. I kind of watch those first 2-3 rounds and see how they go because, and I don't know if Jordan agrees or not, but usually my target for my first IDP is round 5. That's my baseline. Round 5. That's where I want to start looking. If somebody jumps the gun before then and takes one, then I'll adjust and move up. Or if I get to round 5 and my pick's there's still no IDP, I'll kind of move down maybe. But this one I was curious because I know how smart everyone is. Jordan, Hustler, all you guys play IDP. I was curious. So to get Devin White, that was a little earlier than I would normally take him. But to get him and Roquan Smith back-to-back with Devin Hunter, 3 in a row right there, I really like what I did IDP-wise. And Jordan knows this as good as anybody. And I'm not saying you guys, but overall in IDP, a lot of fantasy managers don't understand or will leave a freaking shit ton of points out there. They'll keep drafting offense and just leave IDP out there. And a lot of times IDP is where you can make up your points.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I would say if it's like a league where a bunch of people don't really know IDP, anything like that, I feel like between the 6th and the 8th round would be like a good average on where leagues would normally kick it off, unless you're in a league with some experts, and you want to snipe some people. But
yeah, I would think 6th, 7th round is a good starting spot. Like I said, I start with the 5th. No matter what league I'm in, I look at the 5th round as where I want to start IDP, and then I adjust from there depending on what happens.
And what do you think, Jordan? If this was just a league where it's not a bunch of IDP experts, where do you think it usually kicks it off if you're not starting it?
It can still go early. I mean, some people get a little antsy and will take a Devin White or Roquan Smith, which I'm not against because it shores up a position. Like my strategy in fantasy football, like Hollywood said, is just I want points. Like I don't have to. I would much rather have a good starter than a good bench piece. You know, I don't care if that bench piece is Curtis Samuel. But Curtis Samuel, if I can get Devin Bush, who I'm going to play every week, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's this kind of. Some people in IDP say you should just wait, and I think that's a fool's errand because you end up in the spot where you're picking guys you don't know. I don't want to do that. I want to pick guys that I know are good. So I always looked like Hollywood said. By round 5 or 6, I've got 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and I've got a base on my offense. You're supposed to build your team. So I want to look at my base defensive players next. So I'm definitely looking in round 5 and 6. And if you think you can get good guys in 7 and 8 and they're still good value offense, that's fine. But you should not neglect looking into your defensive players past round 5 or 6. And that's just looking. And and if you should be aware of who you want, have some targets in mind. But yeah, your first IDP player, no matter who you are, in my opinion, should be coming off the board by round 8 at the very latest if you don't want to get left behind.
And Jordan, like this, I mean, in this draft, I'm looking in the first 2 rounds, we had 12 quarterbacks come off in the first 2 rounds. So by the time it gets back to me on the back end of round 3, 12 quarterbacks are gone. I'm pretty much, the studs are gone. You're kind of picking and choosing from that point. So why not go get 2 stud linebackers? So like you said, solidify that position with the cream of the crop because you already know that your quarterbacks, you're not getting elite talent anyway, so why not kind of wait on them? So
bingo, have as many top end guys on your team as possible at all positions.
Exactly,
like I don't understand why that's so hard for some people to understand.
I don't either. I don't get that. I mean, it's like I play in a lot of leagues and they're like, oh, it's offense, screw defense. Well, you know what? I'll take those points any day of the week you want to give them to me.
Yep.
And there's such a huge difference between guys like Devin White, Roquan Smith, Darius Leonard, Blake Martinez, Joe Schobert, Zach Cunningham, Jalen Smith, Patrick Queen, compared to the next 10 guys. Maybe there's a couple guys who might be able to sneak in, but if those guys are healthy and play all 16 games, there's a really good chance that all of them are, back in the top 10, again. I know Patrick Queen wasn't in the top 10, but his sophomore season, we're all expecting a big
jump. He will be after this year.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, he will. And like Hollywood said too, it's like if you're getting an extra 5 points a game out of a linebacker, then that's easier to come by, and it's something you should be looking for if you can only really hedge 3 or 4 points from a wide receiver. So why wouldn't you just get the guy who's going to score more points that week, So
exactly.
That's how I build my teams. That's how I encourage people to build their teams. I'm not a big punt defense. That's an arrogant strategy, and I've never really seen it work. I've seen
it's just not fundamentally smart for your fantasy teams.
Yeah, it's not fundamentally sound. It's not a good draft strategy.
Yep.
It's
not like you win or lose at the draft, but it does matter who's on your team,
Right, it does.
The studs are the studs. We know that. And it's funny you said fuck Curtis Samuel because he didn't even get drafted in this draft.
Yeah. But I mean, in an offense-only league, Curtis Samuel's the kind of guy who goes in the 5th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why IDP just gives you so many more variables, so many more team builds. The waivers are always hopping. Some people push for giant benches too. I'm like, make your benches where you have to kind of churn and move and make moves, and play the market. So I'll read John's team off here real quick since he was the last one. I know he left already. But John started out, Derrick Henry got himself an RB1. Deshaun Watson, that's a risky pick, but the upside's there. And if the stuff wasn't around Deshaun Watson, he would not be there in the 2nd round. We know that. James Robinson in the 3rd, another risky kind of pick because Jacksonville may take a running back, but James Robinson just solidified himself as it's a good pick there to pair with Derrick Henry. Stephon Diggs in the 4th, crazy good value. Zach Cunningham led the league in tackles this last year, 2nd in the league in tackles last year, got himself a tackle monster in the 5th. Not much of an impact player, but he's an elite tackler. You got Allen Robinson. He's going to get peppered with targets. He's had like 150 each of the seasons. He's gone over 15 games. So that's awesome. Bobby Wagner, I know John's a Seahawks fan. He's an impact player and a tackle monster. Ryan Tannehill, you guys all know that he's legit. J.J. Watt finished as the defensive line player 7 this last year, I think. John picked him up in almost double-digit rounds. Harold Landry, which fun fact, neither of those guys hit double-digit sacks Actually, if you combine their scores, sacks totals, they're like 9.5. But both of them still finished as top 10 defensive line players this last year. Why? Because they do more than get sacks. There's so much more going on with some of these guys in sacks. Pass deflections, tackles for loss, quarterback hits, tackle numbers. These things matter, and not every defensive line player can get that. So to get two guys back-to-back that can be DL1s and they don't even have to sniff double-digit sacks, that's big late. That's big late. They got Marlon Humphrey, led the league in forced fumbles this last year. Cam Curl, low-key, one of the best picks of this last year's draft, a total playmaker out of ASU. Hassan Reddick, a guy that a lot of people have written off. He goes to the Panthers. He now gets the DE tag. He's going to be playing across from Brian Burns. Yetur Gross-Matos believers can just get the hell out of here. And then you got Evan Ingram.
Yes,
who will get hurt, but when Evan Ingram plays, he'll probably score 14, 15 points for you. So he got Evan Ingram.
Awesome.
Long draft. So we got to do this again. We got to keep integrating IDP and offense. Just make it an all thing.
Thank you, Hustler, for doing this, man. I mean, you're one of the biggest supporters of IDP, helping us grow. I know Jordan feels the same. I mean, you're out there pounding the drums, screaming at the top of your lungs for this stuff. Appreciate you, brother. And back to IDP for just a second. I'm kind of a little bit wound, so I like to talk when I get wound. So IDP just gives you another way to build. That's the appeal for me. Offense only, I like it. That's where I started. It was fun. But now, we talked about those points that you can steal on IDP. If you want to build your team around defense, you can. If you want to build it around offense, you can. If you want to mix it, you can. It gives you so many more options to build your fantasy teams and be competitive. That was the appeal to me. That's why I fell in love with it. And people like you, people like Jordan.
You've got to play. If you've never played IDP, or if you're thinking about it, like literally, you will never not want to play again if you play in a well-formatted IDP league. You'll never go back. Like it's like that. It's like that. Like we're not fucking blowing smoke up your ass. This isn't Devy or Canton to Campus. This is real NFL football. Yep. Real NFL football players scoring for you. You won't leave the leagues that you get in that are IDP.
And I tell the story all the time. I didn't even know IDP existed for like 10 years. Always been offensive only. I swear this is like, 90s to 2000. Stumbled across IDP, joined I think it was an NFL.com link of all things, and you started one defensive lineman, one linebacker, one defensive back. I joined it to check it out, to see what it was about. And I'm telling you, I was freaking hooked right off the bat. And I was like, there's got to be more to this than just one at each position. There's got to be. And I researched like a mother fricker that off season. And I'm telling you, I went from a newbie. I jumped head first in the deep end, and I joined full-blown dynasty leagues, position specific, and I've not looked back since. It's been the best thing ever. Just try it. I mean, if you've never played it, like Jordan said, just try it, and you will not regret it.
One thing that I got – so when I started playing, I literally started in an IDP league in 2006, and so – when everyone was talking about team defense or offense only, that kind of just threw me.
Fuck team defense.
Yeah, and I'm like, why? But it's one of my goals to just get as many people into IDP as I can, and so that means starting a few leagues. Like I even got into a league with a bunch of Instagram people, and initially the person who I was talking to said it was going to be IDP, and then everyone in there was like, oh, no, I don't want to play with IDP. And then there was I didn't even start speaking up, but there was one guy who was like, no one even takes you serious if you don't play an IDP. Like if you're going to be like a real analyst, like you need to play IDP. And so I love that. And then I doubled down and got behind him. And so now in the league, 12-man league, half of the people have never played IDP, didn't even want it. They're open to the idea, and we just got to keep forcing it down people's throat a little bit because it's fun. It's not hard. You don't even have to watch the games. Like literally, you don't watch all these games for offense, but you can track the players so well. Why? Because it's fucking easy on these fantasy apps. It's the same thing. You just switch position to linebacker. When you track your running backs, you click on running backs, you look at the points. Same thing. Click on linebackers, look at the points. Look who did good in the last week. It's not hard. Not hard at all.
Yep.
Final thoughts from anybody before we get out of here and shout out all our brands?
I killed this freaking draft. No brainer. I killed it.
What?
I did. I slaughtered you guys.
I love it.
I'll honor you, Hollywood, just because you're Hollywood.
All right. Well, we'll give everybody the stage here for a second. I'll take it for a half second. Make sure you follow me everywhere at Fantasy Football Hustler, at FF Hustler 420. Got a lot of good things going. Offense, IDP, a little bit of everything. Make sure you go check me out. Jordan.
What's up, guys? Like I said, Jordan Reigns at 50 Shades of Drunk on Twitter. Go follow the IDP Army YouTube channel. All right, go follow me on Twitter. Subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff. We're putting out at least 2 videos a week, mostly IDP, all fantasy football. That's the name of the game. So you know where to find me. I appreciate Hustler for having me on, and we will be back soon.
Whoop, whoop. And Mick said, will you guys do a Dynasty version of this draft? So this was supposed to be Dynasty. I don't think we're going to come on and do 40, 50 rounds or anything. So we just got to take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. Devin.
What's up, guys? You can go on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me at The Real Devin Pratt. I'm always posting hot football takes. So, yeah, I love being on with the Hustle. I appreciate you having me on. I always love doing this stuff with you. So, cool. And I did kill this draft.
Say it with some gusto.
Yeah. Dushanes.
Hey, at Dushanes _ on Twitter and Twitch. Terrestrial Takes on all your podcast stuff. We talk about NFL stories and then fantasy side of it. It's not just strictly fantasy. But thanks for having me on. I'm sorry I had to do you guys like that because my team is disgusting.
Yeah.
Billy.
Follow me at Ombre Vendor on Twitter, and please come yell at me about why the Bengals should draft Jamar Chase over Penei Sewell. I don't get bored of listening to that in my mentions every day because it's still happening. And follow at IDP Army on TikTok because I'm trying my best. Thanks. That's all I got.
Nice. Hollywood.
Yeah, you can follow me everywhere. You can follow me at Hollywood Titan on Twitter. You can follow all of my writing over at IDP, guys. I am the co-host of IDP Nation, which many of y'all know. I'm also the host of Devi IDP Grind, which focuses on the college side or Campus to Canton League. So I do that. You can follow me on Facebook on Any Given Sunday Facebook page, a couple other pages. You can follow me on Reddit at King Titan 1 on the IDP subs and stuff like that. You can basically find me anywhere and everywhere. A lot of people know me, so I'm not hard to find. So just anywhere you can find me.
There we go. And thanks, Mix, for coming and check it out. Yep, check out the on-demand version. It should be up shortly. And Mike.
Thank you, Hustler, for doing this. Really appreciate it. You can find me RFL Red Zone doing scouting for PFF, Roto Underworld, and then doing my pod at Football Absurdity and Dynasty Take on Dynasty Vipers. So thank you very much, guys.
All right, and one last time. So we are streaming on the Fantasy Football Hustler channel. We're streaming on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, and we're streaming on the IDP Army, all on YouTube. So make sure you follow all 3 channels. We're going to be doing a lot of collabs. We're going to bring IDP to the forefront, guys. It is going to be the norm, and it's not hard. We'll see you guys later. See you next time.
Peace out.
Later. Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the